If you still hold the dangerous belief that any phone call claiming to be from the IRS must be legitimate and requires your immediate cooperation, you are standing directly at the doorway of having your entire retirement pension, lifelong emergency savings, and even your monthly Social Security benefits stolen within a single phone conversation. This is not a minor household safety reminder or generic online security tip. This is the critical dividing line between keeping the money you earned over decades of work for dignified senior living and being left with empty bank accounts, unexpected debt, and permanent damage to your personal credit and identity. The single most vital fact you need to burn into your memory. The second a stranger rings your phone, threatening IRS tax penalties and mandatory same-day payment, is this absolute official rule from the Internal Revenue Service itself. The IRS will never initiate unsolicited outbound phone calls to cold contact taxpayers out of the blue to demand immediate debt settlement, threaten arrest by local law enforcement, property seizure, warrant issuance, or benefit cancellation unless you send money right away. Every official tax notice, overdue balance alert, audit request, or penalty notification from the IRS is first delivered via physical mailed paper correspondence sent through United States Postal Service to the most recent address the agency has on file for your Social Security number. There is zero exception to this protocol for regular individual taxpayers, and any caller breaking this core rule is automatically a verified financial scammer targeting your senior finances with malicious intent. Many retired adults fall prey to this scheme because they carry a deep-seated fear of running afoul of federal tax authorities. They assume government agencies have strict and intimidating enforcement procedures that could disrupt their housing stability, medical bill coverage, and access to fixed retirement income streams. Scammers exploit this natural anxiety about federal legal authority to craft tightly scripted calls designed to overwhelm rational thinking before you have time to pause and verify any piece of information the caller provides. AARP's 2025 National Elder Fraud Report confirms IRS impersonation scams rank top 3 in financial damage for seniors, with average victim losses exceeding $12,000 per case. FBI IC3 data shows over 120,000 of these scam reports are filed yearly, and CFPB research verifies seniors are 3 times more likely to lose all stolen funds permanently compared to younger adults, as retired individuals often lack immediate access to financial advice and move quickly under stressful intimidation. As a bank anti-fraud specialist with over a decade of experience investigating senior account fraud and IRS scam fund losses, I can break down exactly how this sophisticated scam operates step by step to drain your retirement savings completely. The entire scheme relies on 5-layered manipulation tactics designed to control your every move during the call. First, scammers use professional caller ID spoofing technology to fake official IRS, Treasury, or local police phone numbers on your screen. Many seniors blindly trust caller ID verification, but every displayed number can be fully fabricated with no legal or official connection to government agencies. Second, scammers deploy extreme manufactured urgency and terrifying legal threats to trigger panic. They will claim an active arrest warrant is filed in your name. Federal marshals will arrive at your home within 30 minutes. Your monthly Social Security pension will be permanently terminated, or all your pension-linked bank accounts will be locked indefinitely. This overwhelming fear response shuts down logical reasoning, making you compliant with any demand to resolve the fake crisis. Third, scammers force you to stay on the call non-stop and forbid you from hanging up. They prohibit you from checking official records, contacting your bank, consulting family members, or verifying tax details independently. This isolation tactic eliminates any chance of outside intervention that would expose their lies. Fourth, scammers exclusively demand untraceable, non-refundable payment methods that eliminate all consumer protection. Legitimate IRS payments accept official website transfers, mailed checks, bank ACH withdrawals, and structured payment plans. Scammers refuse all legal options and push wire transfers, Zelle instant payments, high-value gift cards, or direct bank routing number access to steal your pension funds. These transactions cannot be reversed, traced, or recovered by federal law enforcement, leaving zero recourse for defrauded seniors. Fifth, scammers execute secondary follow-up scams to steal remaining savings. Days after the initial fraud, Fake FTC or IRS investigators will contact you promising fund recovery in exchange for another upfront payment. Preying on your desperation to recoup lost retirement money, the IRS's annual Dirty Dozen scam list repeatedly warns the public about this exact impersonation scheme. Federal officials confirm IRS employees never use aggressive threats, never demand instant phone payments, and never solicit sensitive personal data on cold calls. Licensed tax professionals with the Taxpayer Advocate Service confirm all real tax debts allow formal installment plans, penalty appeals, and written verification processes with generous timeframes. Any text or email links claiming to lead to IRS payment portals are fraudulent phishing sites built to steal your Social Security number, bank login credentials, and credit card information for full identity theft. A common fatal senior mistake is verifying caller information mid-call via search engines. Scammers use conference call tricks to connect you with accomplice impersonators posing as IRS supervisors, creating a fake verification loop that feels legitimate. The only 100% safe method is to fully hang up the call, wait 5 minutes, and manually dial the official IRS number from your physical tax documents or verified IRS.gov website. Never trust contact information provided by unknown scammers. To show you the real-life devastation of this scam, here is a verified FBI IC3 case file of a 74-year-old retired senior living on a fixed Social Security pension. She received a spoofed IRS call claiming she owed $10,700 in unpaid back taxes with an active arrest warrant pending. Terrified of public arrest and losing her only retirement income, she completed an urgent wire transfer of her entire emergency savings to the scammer's offshore account while staying on the active call. After the funds were retrieved and laundered anonymously, the caller disconnected completely. When she contacted the real IRS days later, officials confirmed no tax debt or warrant existed under her Social Security number. Despite formal police and FTC fraud reports, the untraceable wire transfer meant zero funds were ever recovered. She was forced to cut critical prescription medication costs and delay essential home repairs for an entire year, suffering ongoing anxiety and phone call paranoia that disrupted her daily retirement life. This case is far from unique. CFPB data shows IRS impersonation scams steal over $200 million from American seniors annually, with countless unreported cases due to victim embarrassment and false hopelessness. Beyond immediate financial loss, this scam leads to long-term identity destruction. Stolen Social Security numbers and personal data are sold on dark web criminal marketplaces, enabling scammers to file fake tax refunds, open fraudulent loans and credit cards in your name, hijack utility and insurance accounts, and redirect your future pension deposits. Repairing this damage takes months of exhausting bureaucratic work that no senior should face in retirement. You must memorize 6 absolute red flags that guarantee any IRS payment call is a scam. First, any unsolicited cold call demanding tax payment without prior USPS written notice is fraudulent. Second, any threat of immediate arrest, asset seizure, or benefit termination to force instant payment is fake. Third, any demand for gift cards, wire transfers, Zelle, or anonymous crypto payments violates all IRS official protocol. Fourth, any order to stay on the call and avoid independent verification is intentional manipulation. Fifth, any text or email links for IRS tax payments are phishing scams. Sixth, any cold call request for your Social Security number, bank details, or date of birth is identity fraud. To fully protect your retirement savings and identity starting today, follow this complete actionable senior safety plan. First, keep a physical notebook near your phone with only manually verified official numbers for the IRS, your bank, Social Security Administration, and local police. Never trust caller ID or random search results during a stressful scam call. Second, create a strict household rule. Never pay money or share financial data with any unsolicited caller. Inform caregivers and family members of this rule to intervene if you are targeted. Third, hang up immediately on all fake IRS threatening calls with zero debate or response. Never press keypad buttons on scam lines to avoid marking your number as an active target. Fourth, visit your bank in person within 3 days to place permanent anti-fraud alerts on all pension deposit accounts. Enable real-time transaction notifications for all outgoing transfers. And require in-person ID verification for all large withdrawals and wire transfers. Fifth, register all your phone numbers on the FTC National Do Not Call Registry to reduce scam cold call volume drastically. Sixth, file official fraud complaints with the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov and FBI IC3 after every scam attempt, even if you lose no money, to help shut down national elderly fraud rings. Seventh, store all tax, bank, and social security documents in a locked fireproof safe to prevent personal data theft. Eighth, schedule an annual financial review with a FINRA-registered fiduciary planner or tax advocate to audit your accounts and eliminate unauthorized access risks. Ninth, share these IRS scam warnings with your senior community, neighbors, and peer groups to create mutual protection against mass scam calling campaigns. 10th, if you have fallen victim to this scam, freeze all bank and credit accounts immediately. Place National Credit Bureau fraud alerts to block fake account openings, and report the incident to local police right away. Never pay any follow-up fees for fake fund recovery services, as these are secondary predatory scams. Always remember the foundational truth. The IRS never rushes seniors into instant payments, never uses legal threats for phone-based debt collection, and never requires untraceable payment methods. Scammers only use the IRS name to exploit your respect for federal authority and steal the retirement funds you worked decades to earn. Do not let manufactured fear destroy your financial independence and retirement dignity. Verify every official tax notice only through trusted manual government channels. Cut off all suspicious scam calls instantly. Before you leave this video, comment below if you have ever received a fake IRS tax threat call, and share your biggest retirement financial security fears. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more AARP and FTC verified senior anti-fraud strategies to protect your pension, savings, and identity from every elderly targeted financial scam.